I just could not leave well enough alone, and this is what I did yesterday. But I asked myself, is well enough good enough? No, it's not. That's why I kept working on her and working on her. Then I decided to put turpentine all over her face and remove what I had done. But she doesn't look completely bad, right? Does she, Jake? Jake, what do you think? Oh, he doesn't like her either. So I must get back to work before my children wake up. And here we have kimchi. They're all visiting me this morning. So it is a good day. I'm getting visitors in my art room, right? Where are you going? Stay with me. They both have abandoned me, but we shall get back to this fine lady here because I'm presenting her as a gift. It's the second gift I'm going to give away, and it's to a very special person. I just added more paint onto her face, but I don't like it. So when all fails, use my fingers. There's something wonderful about touching the paint with my fingers, but I don't think it's such a great thing with oil painting because of all the chemicals. But I need to fix this. And as much as I don't want to use my fingers, I just can't help myself on this piece. I think it is better to try to attempt your vision and to get what you want, even at the cost of maybe not getting what you want. I'll keep working on her until I feel she is done. And it's usually just a feeling. It's not so much visual, but it's a feeling. No. Good morning, who's there? Hi, honey, good morning. When all else fails, just scrape it off. Okay, I need to just stop. Let me make my kids some breakfast and get back to this.
Oh my gosh, I woke up in such a panic because I've had a raging fever for the last 2 mornings that I caught for my son. I have to finish this project, this gift that I'm going to give actually in just over a week. And it's still wet. At least the borders are wet because my fingers are wet. The face of the canvas has been drying for about 2 weeks now, almost 2 weeks. So I'm going to have to start gluing the feathers. For this piece, I knew exactly which book I wanted to use because this is a gift to a teacher friend of mine who has been using my book to teach for years at her school. And because of her and many wonderful teachers across the country who continue to use my books to teach about Korea and Asian Asian history and women of the world, my grandmother's story continues to live, and I'm so grateful to them. Okay, so I laid down my foundation feathers. It looks pretty good. Now I'm going to sit back and let her dry and then start layering more. In the meantime, I'm just going to go make myself some tea and take some medication, and hopefully I will be back to life in a day or two. Because tomorrow is Mother's Day and I have to not be sick because I have to take my mama out. So what I did now is I actually ripped off this side and repositioned the feathers because they were both going up. And I realized I wanted this side to go up and these feathers to come down. So hopefully I didn't screw it up too much. And this cold is getting to me. What I want to do is make sure that the eyes are more pronounced, that you can see the outlines of the eyes. So I need to get my black, my finest black, brush to outline the eyes. Where did it go? Oh my God, I'm literally losing everything. Okay, here we go. This is not it's not a fine point. It's more of a flat fine point, but that works better for me. And I'm going to, oops. There is literally paint on every item of clothes that I wear. The robe that I just wore now has red paint all over the sleeves, no surprise. I'm just gonna go straight from the tube. Careful not to touch the boundaries, the borders, because I painted that a couple days ago and it's still red. It's still wet. The problem I realized that I have with my painting that I had as a writer is that I'm a Virgo, and I'm a Virgo, and sometimes I just don't know when to stop. I just want to make sure that I don't screw things up. And I'll make sure the eyes are somewhat even. Like even, don't they? This one's a little bring her down a little bit right here. That's good. Oh, you're still here?
I'm going at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
So I'm going to skateboard there. Do you think I can get some money?
Don't you have your own money?
Mm-mm. No. Do you know where your wallet is so I can get it?
I hope I don't regret this, but I'm just going to add a touch of wait. I think I am finally done. She has a lot more feathers than the original one that I did, but they're not supposed to look exactly alike. In fact, none of my ladies look alike. They're all individuals like us, so they should not be alike, right? So I'll show you one more time. I think they look good. Oh no, I am doing it again. I just ripped off all these feathers. Can you see? I couldn't just leave her alone. I was looking at her, and I just thought, it's just too many feathers. And so I am just thinning out the feathers. I don't know why I just could not step away because she was fine. But then I asked myself again, is fine good enough? No, it's not. I know I would not be able to sleep if I just let her be unsatisfied with what she looks like. I'm mad at myself, but also proud of myself that I just won't leave something alone unless I feel like it is something that I absolutely love. And this one I did not absolutely love. I just thought there was just too many feathers, if that's even possible, because the feathers each feather equals a prayer. So the more the better, I think, right? But it was just looking too cluttered. And it was driving me nuts. So I am decluttering her for good or for bad. And I think already she's looking a little better. It's all speculation at this point. But because I am using my grandmother's book, and this is a gift to one of my favorite teachers, who I believe by what she has done to educate so many students throughout her years of teaching, that she has improved our lives and our world for the better. So I think actually that looks better, right? Less feathers. Okay. What do you think? I think what I have to do actually now is with blue and purple, fill in the spots where there are holes, and then very carefully just add very few feathers so that there's beauty in the empty spaces. Okay, looks already better, I do declare. So now begins the process of reattaching feathers, new feathers. Okay? All right. Voila. She's going to look a lot better. I promise. Had another rough night of coughing and also obsessing about what I did to my artwork. And these are the feathers I pulled off. And I don't think these feathers I could reuse because they just have too much glue on them. But when I woke up, it was Mother's Day, and my children and husband had made me a wonderful breakfast of fruit and toast, all shaped in clouds and rainbows, and gave me this huge Mother's Day balloon, as well as my favorite See's candies. So much better than you know what. So it made me feel so much better spiritually, mentally. So I'm ready to start this art piece. You know, the best Mother's Day gift is really not chocolates or flowers. It's just being surrounded by your kids and then for them to leave you alone for a little bit so you could just relax and do your thing. So that's what I'm doing right now. So what I need to do is actually cut out more feathers. And I don't like to double up on the pages to cut more feathers at one time because I like each feather to be an individual. And I don't know where my scissor went, but I'm suspecting that my daughter took my scissor for her projects, and I'm left with this janky scissor that barely cuts, but it will have to do. So I'm cutting feathers that are small. I've become very proficient at this, and I've learned to cut faster, more precisely. Oh, of course I say that, and then I get stuck. Small feathers. Oops, well, that one is way too small. Look at that. It's going to take forever to fill this canvas. I'm not going to use that one. Well, I may use it actually. So this is the precise size that I need. And I will get back to you when I'm done with a whole bunch of them. Okay, now that I've cut out some feathers here, I'm going to start gluing. But instead of adding the glue to each feather, I'm going to actually dip the feather into the glue because I think maybe my problem was I was using too much glue by dabbing each piece. Now let's see, let's try it. And I want to make sure the words are right side up. There we go. I'm really grateful that I could do this piece for my teacher girlfriend, Miss Julie Goler. And I'm grateful that I'm doing it on Mother's Day because as a teacher, she is probably the second most important person in our children's lives because she is teaching them. She is helping to form their minds, their character, their citizenship. It is not easy being a teacher, having been one myself at a brief moment in time, substituted on the military base in Seoul, South Korea, when I just graduated from college. And I also taught English in South Korea. And also, I have worked with a lot of teachers. And I see what they do and their commitment and their sacrifice and their struggles I am officially done. What are you doing here, Sunshine? I'm doing my final presentation of my piece. She just wants to get into the camera. Do you have anything to say? Just when I thought I was all done, I remembered I needed to finish off my cheeks. I wouldn't say it's my signature for all my women, but they all have this layered texture happening on their cheeks. So I wanted to make sure I did not forget her cheek. So I did a little bit of purple, a little bit of blue. Now if I could only find my white paint to go on top of it. And I literally don't need a lot of paint. So I'm just gonna grab it from the tube itself, which is not a good idea because I just left some blue on top of there. But I just need a little to blend. Not a lot. There we go. I'm officially done. Now all I have to do is wait for the border to dry and then varnish her just in time to present her to my girlfriend, Miss Goler, who teaches at Beverly Hills High School. She has been teaching many years and she is now retiring. I'm so happy for her because I know she's going to be going on many adventures, exciting adventures, because that's her character. But very sad for the students who will not be able to have her in the future. But grateful that she has taught so many students throughout the years and had a tremendous, profound impact on all of us, because those students will grow up to become leaders and mothers and fathers and teachers of the future. And they will affect us all, hopefully in a positive way, which I'm sure they will. And so this gift is for you, Miss Goler. Each hand-cut feather that I placed, I prayed that you will continue to inspire, encourage, and uplift people the way that you have in the past, and continue to do what you do best, educate.